Well, look who's back. Welcome back to another episode here on the Create series. And it's good to have you back. It's actually good to be back in this world. It's been a while. I pre-recorded some episodes. So actually it's been a few weeks since I last was on. But I still remember this enormous bridge we made. It is crazy. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you know the drill. You know the drill. Just I really would like my kind of goal. Actually, I have to say thank you first of all, because we hit 300 subscribers, which is enormous. I actually would not have thought I would go get there. And yeah, next goal 500. You're gonna have to make small goals. And this whole speech just got us to the first of those polls. I actually have no idea. I thought about doing something to get over. Wait, let me activate the hover mode. To get over there to the other side a bit faster. Like, of course, we could use the Elytra and use rockets, but that is not the create way. So I kind of thought we could do... what is it? The train tracks. Yeah, there it is. Like the train track, and do this, like lay out 2 tracks, like one goes in this direction, the other one in the other direction, or we only need one which goes back and forth. So gonna take a look into that, but first we have to talk about this part here, the Piltover city, the actual Piltover city, which we are gonna tackle next, because we are kind of finished, or for the moment, with the Zone side. So I'm now... Actually, I'm a bit scared to tackle that side because it is huge. So if we take a look at the map, this is big, and I've not actually covered everything. So, and if we compare it to the small bit back there, I really would like to get to this kind of edge here and there. So it's kind of like the same size on either side of the bridge. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that looking great? Oh, I love the bridge. I love the ornament, and just the color. That's so good. That's so good. All right. So how are we going to plan out? Because now we actually plan out. The Zone side wasn't really planned. It was like thrown together a bit, but came out really good. But I thought we have to plan out the Piltover city, because this will be the pride of this series. So I looked for a layout. So what I did, I went to Pinterest, of course, my source for inspiration, and I looked for Arcane Piltover city layout, and I got a lot of good pictures, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, they are all amazing. And I definitely have to use a few for the inspiration to build the big towers, the big buildings at the back of it. And I kind of get a bit of the layout. But looking for it, I did not find any good layout, which would give me a kind of like a blueprint, or a kind of a support for actually structuring the city itself, like this here. That's something I was looking for, but I only found like a general city plans, and not really ones I don't want to copy it, just use those, and they wouldn't actually fit in it. So I gave up on Pinterest. But I stumbled over an amazing site while I was looking for a city layout. It is the Wadaboos, I believe it is pronounced. Sorry if I got that wrong. Wadaboos Progen Arcana. Sorry, I butchered it definitely. But what it can do, it is just an amazing site for people who like role-playing D&D or the whole RPG kind of thing. You can create realms, city, villages, cave out layouts, dungeon layouts, dwelling. I have no idea what dwelling actually means. And I also like the style of the website because it kind of like the tarot cards. And I found that the city one is actually the one to go, and that's what you can generate and also tweak a bit. You have like a generator. Let me just open the generator, and it is amazing what they made, or the creators behind it is just crazy. So you can do a bit of like styling, or also the settlements, or what kind of districts you want, and then you say I don't want district, or I want districts, and you just re-roll them, put in your name, and there are a few, I think generate, yeah, that's the one. There you can see what you actually want to have. So I played around with this and got a manageable like layout I'm able to use. Let me show you. This is the layout which I'm gonna use. I put it into Figma to kind of get the size and do a bit of tweaking. So down here will be the bridge, and then more or less a bit on the left side here to get a symmetry. And back here will be the big buildings, and then we have kind of like 3 sections. One here, the second is kind of here, and then the first one is down here. And I'm focusing more on the greener buildings, greener beige buildings. I don't go that far. So this is more or less the island I will focus on. So now you might ask, okay, so you got the layout kinda, but what is it going to help you in actual building? So the next step is to look into creating a schematic, kind of like a blueprint, a rough blueprint out of the image with the buildings, to get them in here. So I know, or just have like the ground floor layout roughly of the buildings, and it helps me designing the actual building then. And I also can see if the streets, how it follows with the buildings on the side, is actually a good kind of like implementation or a good layout. Otherwise, yeah, I'm really taking that kind of professionally. Because I really want to have a great city here. So that is the next step, what I'm going to do. As I will tackle that, let me also create tracks, the train tracks here, to move back and forth. If you know a better way to move back and forth quite fast, let me know in the comments. Also, I know you definitely are asking, hey Show, are you updating to the newest version of Create? And yes and no. At the moment, because I'm playing on Fabric, not Forge, which is the where the mod is programmed to, or customized to, how do you say? The Fabric version is not out yet. I hope they're updating it at all, and I have not seen anything. So I'm actually waiting on that Fabric update to the next Create version, because it looks amazing. I really want to get into it and use the new things, features, and also maybe use some villagers with it to get a bit more life in here. That's also something I have to think about. I want to have like NPCs or villagers in the city as well. So yeah, gonna tackle that. Let me just think about the train tracks, and I will be back in a second. Alright, so I figured out how to make the train tracks, at least. So I made just a quick setup here to get the train tracks rolling. And the recipe is actually quite simple. It's just some stone slabs or andesite slabs as well you can use. And then you just need to deploy this, which use iron nuggets. As you can see, then get pressed at the end, and we have our train tracks. I think that's more than enough here. Let's take 2 stacks. And the next step is to get a train or something similar for that. So it actually does not, I have no idea how I make this component here. Don't find the recipe. I might have to unlock it, I'm not sure. So what we're going to make now is the train station. So we make like each end a station, and also the train controls, which we need, and also the train casing, which is the base for everything. So actually we have to start with the train casing. So we got the brass casings already, quite a few assembled, but we need the sturdy sheet and then do the deploying as well, which we can do at this station back here, which I made. So the sturdy sheet is actually a bit annoying to make, as we need spout lava, then 2 presses, and then we get the sturdy sheet. And to get the sturdy sheet, the recipe is, or the ingredient is powdered obsidian. And I don't actually have a lot of obsidian, but we can make obsidian by like watering magma? Is it? How do you call that? Washing, okay. Washing magma. So it should be washed right now. Wait, let's get over here. And as soon as it gets in here, because we don't have any filter up there, it should, wait, yeah, we get the, we get the obsidian. And I also need to add the obsidian. Oh, okay, it get halved. I see how it is, Alright, let's add it to this recipe, but actually I just realized that we have to add it here as well, so we can just jug that up there so it gets crushed. And there we go, we got us a sturdy sheet maker 3000. And I also found out why this obsidian always kept going through. So it turns out that you can crush, or you have to crush obsidian multiple times. So to get the whole powdered obsidian. So as you can see, we have multiple stacks of powdered obsidian, but we only got like 3 stacks of obsidian, and that's why you get multiple powdered obsidian from one block. And now all we have to do now is jug the powdered obsidian in here. And I love the process. Oh, look at that, lava infused obsidian, powdered obsidian. It gets crushed or pressed, and then we have the sturdy sheet metal. And there we go, we got the advancement, the sturdiest rocks. That's amazing. Alright, let's take a few. Also, let's plug a crafting table down so we can take a look at the recipe. So the first thing we need is the train casings, and that's yeah, we have to get the brass casing as well. And that's something we can order here. Now we have the brass casings. Actually, I totally forgot to look into here, as we have already a lot of brass casings in here as well. Totally forgot that I have a distinguished toolbox for that. Now the next thing, oh yeah. We have to, wait, let me grab a few more. And also, let's grab a few from here, and I'll let the machines do their work. And we go over here, to this deployer. Yes, actually that's... Oh no, that's correct. I just have to... first I'm gonna have to switch that out. Then I have to insert that here. I can leave that up there actually. And the last thing we have to do is just throw that. Okay, that was a horrible throw. Oh, wow. It is, yeah, it is speedy, it is fast, and another advancement, and it's already done. There we go. That's the train chasing, or casing actually. And now we are able to make, first of all, the train control. Okay, that's a lever. Now we have to go back. The good thing is we only need one of those train casings for each component, so we already have more than enough, and yeah, we can make lots and lots of trains, which is amazing. I believe I have a mechanism, yeah, in here, and I also made a redstone box where we have levers, which is amazing. So now we can make us a train control. Cool. It did not give us a recipe, so that's not good. What else can we do? Like, let's test something real quick. So if I go here, wait, I actually want to, can I? Okay. Okay. That's how it's done. So if I do this, okay, it floats, but I can't do anything. So next thing I have to figure out is how to make a train, or whatever this thing here is called. So I may have to look into the create guide or wiki. So yeah, give me a second. I figured it out, and it's amazing actually. Okay, let's do this. I got so many tracks. Let's just go, I don't know how far. Okay, that's as far as we can go. Let's do this. So the first thing we have to do is create a train station. I think the sidewalk is actually quite good for the train track. I might put up something here on the actual bridge, so I'm gonna leave that open. Next we have to do, like, you can decide the direction it's going. And let's put it up here. That's actually a super spot. So now the next thing we have to do, we have to enable the create a train. And the flag is up. That's so amazing. And then it actually gives you an instruction how you do this. And I had to bind a key to it, so we got the bogey preview, and there are like an invisible one, a comically large one, the standard one, or a narrow one. And yeah, we are going for the standard one. So what we now have to do, it actually shows you where you have to place the train casing, and there we go. That's all we have to do. And we also have the slimy bits, so where we can glue stuff. And now we just assemble our train. So let me just make the tracks and finish up the train itself, so we can test it out. It is assembled, our train. Or what you could call a train. So actually the assembling how the train mechanic works is really amazing, and I love the model. They did such a great job. Really props to the coders and designers. It's just amazing. So as shown before, we know how to make a train station, and I went all the way down to lay the tracks and also install another train station down there so we can go back and forth. That's how this kind of works. And now I have not tested it. No, I waited for you guys so we can test it together. I installed a little cushion here, cushion to sit on it, and how the navigation is done is really amazing. So first, what we have to do is we assemble the train, and there seems to be something missing. Something is not glued together. So that's actually how you do it. So first you place down this chassis, I believe, and then you place the blocks, and lastly you have to glue everything together. And what did I miss? I think I just did not glue the top to the bottom. Okay, let's do this. Now it should work. Yeah. Just a rookie mistake. Okay, so we hop on here, and now you can see the blaze burner, and you might wonder why I put down a blaze burner here, or you actually know that we need some kind of energy source. Actually, you don't need that, but to go faster, I've not tested it out yet, as you have seen. It wasn't actually assembled yet. So yeah, let's test that out together. A conductor needs to sit in. Okay, so I need to do this. Oh wait, I need to do this, and wait, control blocks. How conductor needs to sit in departing, and we can approach it. But how are we going to use the blaze burner? Wait, let me just check the information very quick. Alright, my bad. I totally misunderstood the blaze burner functionality, or what it actually is used for. So wait, let me disassemble it real quick so we can actually remove that. So the blaze burner is used for automatic trains, so you can schedule them if you have like a mine or some factory where you deliver or actually get items from, and the blaze burner is kind of like a mob which is controlling them. It's kind of like the AI. You need some form of it. So yeah, let's scratch that. Either you need a seat or you need a blaze burner for the train to work. So as we don't need that, we can also do that, remove it, and let's assemble it again. So we can't go faster, unfortunately. All right, anyway, so I timed, okay, that view is actually really funny. So I timed I stopped, or I timed the time which I need to fly over there with the jetpack. It was around 45 seconds. And let's do that again with the train. So let's see how long that takes. Okay, let's see if we get faster. Okay, he's okay. He's approaching max speed. There we go. I like the coloring. Oh, that's actually quite quick. It might be faster than the normal minecart. I think, yeah, definitely must be. So I have to look into it, how we can make it faster, and whoop, there we go. It is around 25 seconds. So we are 25 seconds faster as with the jetpack, which is amazing. So we're saving a ton of time now to getting back and forth, and it's just so funny to use the train. And let's go. Wait, how do you? Oh, we have to do this, then we just but it didn't. Oh, wait, the carriage has reached the end of its track. Okay, there we go. I like the information. And let's go back again, as this is, oh no, it's not that fast going back because we are going backwards. Oh, wait. Like this way we can speed up way more. Okay. Is it kind of like use that's not good. It's not good. I have to look into that, how we gonna use that. Station is idle. Maybe this works. No idea. I just reached, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we need a control panel here as well, I believe. Something, because that's not the way to do to move back and forth. It is funny. Alright, as I move back, I'm going to get the blueprint ready. So that's the last part of the video, to get the Piltover blueprint laid out, or schematic. So as I it's actually way slower now to get back, but it is the cool way to do it. It's actually really cool. That's the way we travel with style, you know. We travel with style. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, guys, I did an awesome thing. I actually did not plan on doing any train stuff. I wanted to get over to Piltover faster from the sun side, but I had no idea how to do it. So I just winged the train thing, and it came out so good. Look at the beauty there, back there. Unfortunately, you can't see the name when it's assembled. It is called a Locomo, kind of like from the locomotive. Just shorten it so it fits there. And look at the design. Oh, I love it. It should kind of like resemble a steampunk themed tram. Kind of like we got those in Europe, and they are in America as well, if I'm correct there. So yeah, up here I might going to put something up here, so it kind of makes sense that it's getting power from up here as well. And yeah, the decoration, of course, the 3 lights in the front on both sides, and just the color. Those blocks, the Locometal is called. That's why I also call it a Locomo. So yes, Locometal, and it just fits. It is such a great color. I especially love the framing of it with the brass coloring. And yeah, so we have a nice walk up with the catwalk. Then you can enter here or here, and we also have the doors. Beautiful. Unfortunately, we don't have any, so we can't sit here. We could use a mod, the sit mod, and use those spaces as sitting areas as well, but it would not work with the transportation, I believe. So I'm gonna stick to the create a sit here, and we can look out the window, which is amazing. And you have spotted our conductor as well. So that's why you can use or place a blaze kind of spawner or blaze burner, not sure how they call it. Or you could also sit a mob on that. I have not tested that out, and I'm kind of happy with the the blaze one. So why does he have a head? Because I gave him a train schedule. So the train schedule is kind of like from Piltover to Sun, so just back and forth, it's looping. And yeah, if you give it if you give it to him, he gets that conductor, which is amazing. We also could kind of make that for us as well, but I'm kind of I'm good. I'm not actually the conductor because he's the conductor. Maybe we need a name for him. So if you got a good name for our Blaze conductor, leave it in the comments. And yeah. So first of all, I would do it manually, just steering it back and forth. But while I was testing it, it was a bit annoying. Yeah, and we got storage as well, just if I need to get a lot of materials over, we can store it here as well. So I looked into the conductor thing, and yeah, then you can see there is a blaze burner or a blaze conductor here and here. So this is accessible. If you give him a train schedule, this one will also have the same. So it's kind of like if this whole train is operating on one schedule. And of course both need a control unit. That's why I have it down there. So we have a nice walk in and out. It is a small tram, but I don't want to have a huge one. I like the small design. Maybe another car back there if we need it. But look at that, it's just beautiful. So this is the stop blocks, and how it works. If the red flag is up, it is operating, so it's assembled. Also we named it Locomo, and this is the sound station. Because yeah, also you can kind of like set which doors will open when the train arrives, and south is of course this side to the big road. And then we have a redstone link controller here, and you have already seen we also have a linked control in our hand. So what I did in the schedule, what you can do, you can set a condition when the conductor is, or when the train is moving to that next stop, and I set it for the redstone link. If that one is powered, so I set it to this frequency 1 and frequency 2, which we can power with our link controller, it will move at 100% speed. You can also adjust the speed, which is amazing. And then it stops here, and then it needs another input to go to the sunset with 100% speed as well. Yeah, and then it just loops around. So let's have a ride, shall we? So let's take our seat and we go into this perspective. I love that perspective. It's just amazing. So we go to our link controller, activate it, and then we press the button. It closes the doors and it's off. It is amazing. Fortunately, I just moved the camera so it zoomed in. If you don't move the camera, you have this wide angle view, which is amazing. And there we go. It should open up the doors. Stop, and then oh, I love the sound. And then we just I hit the controller button, so we're going back. Okay, yeah, it is really fast, and I love it that we don't have to manually hit the button or control it. So now we just get off and walk out. Then we are back just in a few seconds. Oh, it's just so amazing. Oh, I love it. So now I have to finish up the schematic, the blueprint for the Piltover city, and I will see you when I'm done with that on the other side. I love the Locomo tram. It is so fun to get over from Sound to Piltover now. And I finished the blueprinting on the schematics as well, and here it is. Let me get into FreeCam just quick to show you a bit of the design. So it's still very rough. I just plugged down some buildings, some roads, where they're leading to. And I did not went very far to the left and right, as I focused more on the picture when you are like coming over this way. As you can see, it is framing in all the left and right side, and then you should see the grand buildings here. Still have to think, I actually have to learn a few bits on how to get the focus points. Maybe the buildings at the front are lower, and then as you gradually walk towards the big buildings back there, they will get taller and taller, which I believe is one thing. And yeah, the rendering is not going that far, but it is ending all the way here. So as you can see, it is quite far. It is a quite far stretch going all the way back. So this will be very interesting. A lot of build designing, and maybe I will include in one of the episodes how I'm gonna tackle the build designing phase. Let me know if that is something you're interested in. Also, let me know how you like the tram. I love it. It's so fun just to ride it back and forth all the time. I might have to include a whistle when we kind of like get to the station. The whistle is blowing, which would be kind of fun. All right. But that's it for this episode. Hope you liked it, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye.